Alright, so in this next video, this is going to be a follow-up to the removal of the bezel on the gauges. I've already gone ahead and completely removed the dust shield prior to filming this video. So we'll start off with the reinstallation of the dust shield. It's the top of the steering wheel column, and you can see all the little individual holes and slots. And that's where the dust shield is going to fit. Now there's one on each corner, in the very corner, that are, can't forget about them, otherwise this doesn't work too well. So I'm going to walk you through the steps of putting everything back on. So the dust shield will sit with the big flaps going down. Now it's kind of hard to get right. Luckily it's so big that it won't fall down. But it will frustrate you. So just take your time in trying to line up all the holes. Try and get one of the corners started first. If you can't get one of the corners started first, start in the middle. Trying to work your way over to one side. Okay, so I had to put the camera down to get this thing back in, but you can see it's sitting flush now. These wings sitting there, and then you should be able to expose this again. Now what you want to do is reconnect this middle trim piece to it before you put the bezel on, because that way once the bezel's on you can just snap it straight into it. Okay, so I probably should have told you guys to put this black piece on first. Hopefully you watch the entire video before you go ahead and start doing it. So that's pretty much 90% of the process right there. That dust shield is back on. The bottom part of the bezel's on. And as you can see, it's all nice and flush under there. So last but not least, just line up the bezel with all its appropriating holes and push it into place. Making sure that that piece is not stuck behind it. Just make sure everything's lined up. You don't want to break a clip. You might see a little separation like I have. Unfortunately, once I took it off the first time, I couldn't fix it. It's not noticeable to anybody but you, so it's up to you. And then last but not least, just line up the dust shield. You can bring the steering wheel up for this so it doesn't stretch. And everything is back together. So that's how to reinstall the bezel after you've done whatever you need to do with it, whether it be painting and or just replacing it with a new one.